Analysts say these cuddly monsters have staying power. Analysts say these cuddly monsters have staying power. Fun.
All right, I think we are live. So,
All right, everybody, welcome to Neo Crown Series Week 4.
yeah, we have a very exciting match in Division 3 for you all. It is going to be MeantSmile against Jarten, and unfortunately, we plan to have 2 matches, but due to some scheduling issues, we're only going to have 1 for this stream. But I can guarantee you it's going to be a very exciting one.
Most definitely.
Yep.
Let's see what our players have cooking.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring up the teams, just so we can look at both of them. So, on MeantSmile's side, we have a pretty standard drum team. We have 3 stomp users, a boulder, which is going to be very tanky with all of that stamina being refilled, and a hydrome, which might become unkillable with restoration, stinger, telekinesis, cyclone, so that's going to be even more ramp. And then a rousing strike Hopera just to really keep up that damage output on the other team. And of course Bongus with flow, just making sure that nothing on this team can be blocked. So this is going to be very, very strong team, I imagine. Just keeping that stamina
definitely
up and that damage up as well.
And then on Jarten's side, looks like we're seeing a nettle pressure team. So it's running an interesting assortment of beasties that you really don't often see paired together, and an instance of synchronized crab. This will be fun. I don't think we've actually gotten to see synchronized crab in action since the update dropped.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a synchronized crab on like any team, if I'm being honest.
No. Yeah, no, synchronized crab is not a common choice. Well, of course, it is a new option to players, so people haven't really found out how to utilize it to its best of its ability yet. But this is going to be a very interesting team to watch in action. I am very curious to see how this one operates.
Yeah. Crab also has trait dance, so you could see some trait dance shenanigans going on.
Oh yes, and we love trait dance shenanigans. They're always fun. Interestingly, though, there's no Blaze on that Orgella. I think that's a fascinating choice because it actually would have interesting place next to that crab, but we don't see it. So I'm wondering what the choice was for that. Why they went for that decision.
Yeah, it can still like recycle its HP with Sting, but I mean, usually you see Blaze for that damage upscale. And also no Relentless, so we're just going for Careful Shot, opting for Sideways.
Making it just a sideways control monster whose only job is to disrupt and nettle.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. I'm excited to see these teams in action.
Yeah, this is going to be great. So now we're going to MeantSmile stream with I Love Drummy Hydrome. Drum Hydrome was great. We all love Drummy Hydrome here.
Yeah, Drummy Hydrome is so much fun. It's interesting that the Hydrome is going to be relying entirely on drums and rumpus for its healing, and calming aura, of course, and not actually running deep breath.
Yeah. I mean, with the amount of drums, I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. But...
No, I don't think it'll be an issue, but it is interesting.
Yeah.
Sacrificing that extra survivability and sustain for much higher damage output, it's an understandable sacrifice.
Yeah. And that damage output seems like it's going to be pretty crazy.
Hey, you want to know what I realized, Coolkat?
Yeah.
We both forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh. Well, I'm Coolkat.
And I'm Stardust. And we're about to get into the game.
Yep. Yeah, I think we are ready to begin. As soon as the players are.
Mhm.
Right? And we're going.
Looks like we've got a serve from the drum team, so I'm guaranteeing it's going to be the shanty. Yeah, it's
Of
shanty tort.
course. But on counter serve, we'll probably see Lunaptra heat up just to get that sweaty off before the drums can activate. Yeah.
Or fortify, but yeah, okay.
Oh, Fortify would be a good counter serve too. Just getting that front row easily.
Yeah. So it's interesting to be running a stomp tort that actually has a defense play because it won't be usable on counter serve.
Yeah. Yeah, getting that one angry after hit, it's definitely going to be rough. And so I guess you can only use patience if the other ally just attacks.
Yeah, which seems a bit hard to pilot, but I'm sure that it does pay off if you can get it going.
Yeah, that patience would come in handy here because that telekinesis is going to be doing 87.
Yeah, that was a +2 in the back. That Voltoxin is already a huge threat, and it's only just the counter serve.
Yep. I mean, don't count out the Lunaptra. Or it's just going to swap out into Crab.
Ooh, cheer.
Ooh. We could see a net rush Soul Crusher for even more damage on Boldler. But also that cheer could be dangerous.
Ooh, looks like we'll
no,
see
they're just going for the
soliloquy.
+4. Oh yeah, that does counter out the telekinesis boosts.
Wow, that still did a lot though. Voltoxin Soul Crusher is no slouch.
Yeah.
You know, it is actually very fun that Weepy no longer blocks healing, so that it means that it's fully functional on Drum and Rumpus teams.
Yeah.
Provoking that
I mean, during
crab to prevent any shenanigans from Trait Dance.
a very good call. Ooh, but the swap into the Armantis. It's not looking great. We already have a 50-50. Yeah, either the Mantis hits into the Boulder to wipe that out, or they'd hit into the Hopra. But then the Boulder would just die from sweaty either way.
Yes,
So.
I think the best option here would have been to swap out either the Boulder or the Hopra. Ideally Hopra, since there's no way for any crazy ramp to start up here.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was a very good play.
Good beastie to sack. And the Hopra comfortably survives off a serve.
Yeah, luckily.
Ooh, that Weepy has been cured.
Yeah, from the Rousing
And with
Strike.
Rousing Strike up, it'll be a lot harder for that Soliloquy to get any sort of progress against the boosts.
Yeah, very true. And if Hopper doesn't use Soliloquy, then that Mantis is just going to be doing a lot more damage than it should be doing.
Yep.
Opting to go for the Jazzed. Rather than just boosting a telekinesis.
No, it's just a raw walk up right there. I'm imagining what we're going to be seeing is either a trait dance or a double cheer somewhere.
Yeah.
Ideally for Crab, I think going for a cheer and then maybe stealing something from the opponent, whether it be Hydrom's trait that keeps it alive forever or Hopra's that heals ally.
The cheer could be stopped by Soliloquy, though.
Oh, there's trait dance.
Oh, we saw both, yeah.
Ooh.
And then the Cyclone from the
Okay,
Hopper.
that is an interesting order of operations, though, because if Cheer had gone first, the Crab Synchronize would have activated and it would have been at +1.
Oh, very true.
So because Synchronize was traded away first, we don't get to see any kind of crazy +1 Crab. Although +1's really not that crazy at the moment for a Rousing Strike Crab in the back. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Hydrom wiping through
Almost
blood.
Xaxes. Full Toxin. Although, honestly, probably fairly good for Jarten to have the Voltoxin wiped, seeing as how it had been swapped out at a bit of a lower HP value.
Yeah, and it's going to come back very soon anyway. So it's not that bad of
So, we see a 50-50 here where it's either the Crab walks up and takes out that Hopra or the Orgiella Careful Shots.
Yeah. And it seems like Jarten is aiming to call out the careful shot. Or MeantSmile.
Yeah, MeantSmile is aiming to call out the Careful Shot, but if the Rousing Strike walk-up goes off, it could put Jarten in a very favorable position.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did the rousing strike instead. Very
Well,
good call
opting
out.
for Nettle instead of the walk-up. The Nettle was a good play, though, because if the Hopra did swap out, it wouldn't be able to come back safely at any point in the game.
Ooh, forgetting that the restoration was straight danced away.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate that the Crab doesn't have any way of utilizing that restoration, but doesn't really need it.
Yeah. Still
Huh.
better that Hydrom at least doesn't have it.
Yes. It's always better if Hydrom doesn't have it. There is an opportunity for reading here, seeing as how MeantSmile did walk up to cover the front row before. There's a chance that Jarten could attempt to go for as much damage as possible on that Hydrom here. Oh.
It seems like that's what happened. But they did also trait dance. Was that with Orgella?
Yes, it was with Orgella. Now the Crab is Super Organism and the Orgella is Restoration. Which I do not see how this benefits Orgella in any way.
And at least that Crab is guaranteed to stay on field. But, I mean, it hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, and the Orgella will wipe to that Stinger if there is nothing done. And there it goes.
Yeah.
This is a rare sight. A wiped Orgella. Everybody enjoy it, absorb it. You're hardly ever going to see this without trade dance.
Very rare.
MeantSmile's bench is looking so healthy right now.
Yeah. Jarten's bench also isn't too bad. I mean, of
No.
course, we have the
Ooh.
Orgella and the Lunaptra. It's going to be very hard to get that Armantis in, though.
Mm-hmm. Voltoxin, very scary creature, coming to the front and dealing untold horrors to the Bongus.
Yeah, and 130 to Hopra in front.
Mm-hmm.
If they woke up. Oh, the flow coming out.
Ooh,
Unable to
flow.
be blocked.
Ideal for Jarten there would have been to walk back, since Net Rush would make it easy to reestablish this positioning.
True.
Although, I think with another telekinesis that Hopra goes down.
I think so. Or it at least comes close to wiping.
Ooh, Torch Pass into Hydrol. Well, if my front row numbers are correct, it would be the Hopper goes down. Interesting.
Oh, 93.
Oof.
I don't think it's going to be able to heal that back.
Although that Voltoxin isn't going to be able to stay on the field for very much longer.
Luckily, since the Hydron has Cyclone and the 3 Sweaty.
And also the fact that it's on 18 stamina, so everything just kills it.
It's going to be able to get one more Soul Crusher out at best, and that's if it's not being attacked, which I imagine it will be.
I think the play would actually be to swap, Orgella in here.
The nefarious super organism.
Although we are definitely seeing the downside of not having Blaze on Orgella.
Yep.
And I'm not sure that that crab will be able to get rid of that Hydrol. Even after a Nettle Rousing Strike.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the damage output for it.
No. We see Orgella walk back, which is probably the best play here.
If it had Blaze, you would be able to just use that and then Sting next turn. Well, on defense. But
Well, it
unfortunately, you
looks
can't do that.
like only the Hydrom can kill the Orgella. So
You still need to tag it out, though.
yes, this is very unfortunate for that Orgella.
Oh, well, now we have the Lunaptra. Feeling a bit weepy.
And unable to deal very much damage. I think with how unhealthy this bench is at this point, that we're pretty close to seeing checkmate.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe if Crab can woke up, then that would force a few more potential decisions to get out of this scenario, but
Looks like MeantSmile is seeing that and is cycloning the crab.
Yup. Now I have two low stamina beasties on the field. Neither of them being able to take this front row stinger.
Yeah, especially after that telekinesis.
I don't think even... Yeah, Crab can't even take the stinger from the front row. I think this is just the match.
Yeah, I think that's GG.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah. Changing the music to versus rival. Okay, so going into game 2, do you think there are any changes that are going to be made?
I think on Jarten's side, taking more advantage of that synchronize before trait dancing it away would probably be a good way to get early leads. But
Yeah,
without a lot of boost control, it's going to be really hard to deal with that Hydrol.
yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so we're going to see an infamous crab counter serve, which is Fortify next to Synchronize.
Oh, yep. Now we have 2 defense boosts. But we didn't
Oh.
get any defense boosts in mind, which that Hydrome excels at.
Oh, interesting. Our team sheet over at the right is slightly disorganized since Crab is actually next to our Mantis in the lineup.
Yeah. But it is still the same beastie with the same invest.
Yes, it's the same beastie, it's just placement is different. Which does matter a bit, but it's not the end of the world. But now that is going to become one thick crab.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely seeing the soliloquy come out here, so... I mean,
I would imagine...
all of those defense invests.
Yeah, I would imagine another rousing strike to counter for it. As otherwise you put yourself in a bad position. I would say the play would... Oh, dear.
Oh.
Not what I would have done. I was going to say the play here would be to volley provoke so that Hopra can't soliloquy or provoke the Cycloner so that no one can be pushed out, and then keep on the offensive with Crab.
Yeah. That would have also been a really good play.
Although we might still see that. Oh, the stream has vanished.
Ooh, taking that Rumpus.
Mari. Oh, it's back. Okay, we're good.
Ooh, opting to volley instead. To clear that Weepy from the
Provoke?
our Mantis.
But we didn't see any provoke come out. So this is a very fascinating interaction of Rousing Strike, is that if you cyclone a beastie out when it was using it, because the jazz effect triggers after ball hit, it will make whatever swapped in for that beastie jazzed instead.
Yeah, so now we can see a jazzed careful shot from the Orgella.
Oh my goodness, a jazzed careful shot. It's gonna do so much damage.
Yeah, an astounding 28 to the Hopra.
My goodness. I mean, duly noted that the Orgella is fully offensively invested.
Yep.
Although since our Mantis has Fortress, we could see double Nettle sneak attack, which would hurt a lot. Yep, and that's exactly what we're going to see.
Ooh. I think that Hydra
Wow.
10.
That Hydron is still very much a threat with that Weepy preventing our Mantis's defense buffs from applying.
And the stinger numbers are no joke.
Yeah, I would say the play is absolutely just to sack the Armantis and to sting one of those two beasties.
Yeah,
ideally,
at least
I
make
think
sure
the
that
Hydro.
the free ball serve.
Oh yeah, you could.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not what we see.
Yeah, it sidestepped the wrong direction. Down instead of up.
Fascinating.
Likely trying to predict that Hopper would keep the aggression on the Orgella, but that's not what the case seemed to be. We do see the sting now that our Mantis survives the serve.
Yeah, I do think the sting was one turn too late, though. Oh, and that is an absolutely
is-
brutal cyclone.
Very true. But there is a potential that we can see the
Although-
careful shot.
Or we see a double nettle free ball. Aw. We did not see double nettle free ball.
No nettle, unfortunately. But the sneak attack does still kill.
Double nettle free ball is actually more of a viable option than just going raw for the kill, and I'll tell you why, and the answer is it means that Hydron would be 8 wiped instead of 4.
True. Yeah, with only 4 wiped, it's probably going to get back on field the turn after this, but 8 would pretty much take it out of the game for the most part.
It looks like MeantSmile is trying to keep that Orgella from Orgelling.
Yeah. But that Hopper goes down too.
It's alright. This is a very body tanky team, so that muscle memory is not going to hurt as much as it could.
It still does hurt though, because that is Lunaptra.
Oh yeah, Lunaptra is one of the premier muscle memory users.
Fortunately, we don't have any drum users on field yet.
Mm-hmm.
That Bongus has Calming Aura instead, so that Stomp isn't going to be able to ramp.
Yeah, it's very interesting to have drums not be on the Bongus. I would consider Bongus to be the ideal user, especially if it's running flow.
Definitely. But you do also
because with
Shanty
Hopra you
Tort.
could run Cheer. Yeah. I mean, Shanty Tort is good for that, but there's no guarantee that the Shanty will be on the field at the same time as the Bongus. So that's why Bongus wants to carry its own drums.
True.
Because you get those awkward positions where Hopper is downed and the Bongus can't take advantage of its own traits.
Yeah, the position that we're seeing right now.
I think that Orgella survives the block, but I could be doing my beastie math wrong.
Oh.
Oh.
Deciding to just sack the Orgella and Sting instead.
Interesting. It does give you a free ball serve. Hovering over the forfeit button on accident. That is how Orgella makes most people feel.
Yeah.
I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, ideally another Sting. Oh wow, raw Bongus walk up. That's really risky.
It is, but I mean, with that careful shot, what else can you do?
Looks like we'll be seeing. Yeah, telekinesis, nettle, soul crusher. Ooh. Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Bongus got to walk up for free.
That boulder's just out of nettle range.
But it's not out of double nettle
free
free
ball
ball.
Does 1 damage. Yep.
Oh yeah, or just nettle free ball. That's true. That is true. But why would you do that?
Yeah.
It would be really funny though. Either way, with another nettle, I don't think that bowler is going to be coming back onto the field anytime soon.
Unfortunately. Oh, and we see another sting on the Bongus. This is a
But
very rough position.
not putting that Orgala into the range where another sting would save it. Ooh, and sidestep. Whoa!
Yeah, I didn't even survive the sidestep. Wow.
Voltoxin is no joke.
Yeah.
Alright, we saw Jarten
Oh.
playing a ton better into the drum team this last game. Let's see if Jarten can keep it up.
I hope so.
It looks like he's on serve this time, so we're going to be seeing some muscle memory action, which we haven't gotten to see a lot of.
Yeah. Even though this drum team is body tanking, I mean, Lunaptra muscle memory, it's still probably going to do like 30 or 40.
Mm-hmm. Especially since the most common lead for this team are the two most body weak beasties on the team. But wow, no muscle memory. It's actually sneak attack. Huh.
Yeah, still opting to get that Armantis to the front.
That makes sense. Sneak attack, fortify, as long as you can keep that weepy off.
Very true. I mean, the Weepy is being applied here.
Mm-hmm. But there is the opportunity to get rid of it next turn, so clicking fortify is not actually a bad idea. That's exactly what we see.
Yeah, the question is, are they just going to do the sneak attack for the damage, or try to clear the Weepy here?
I think despite the loss of action economy, it would have been better to go for the rousing strike.
Yeah. Because now both beasties are 3 Weepies, so there's gonna be a guaranteed 8 wipe here. If there's an arousing strike, at least.
Yeah, if rousing strike's not clicked. It looks like a hard focus on Crab.
Ooh, but the block that misses.
Ooh, incorrect block target. Had that been the correct one, we could have seen a provoke on that hopper as well to keep it one turn away from clicking more soliloquies.
Alright, well, that Weepy's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But that Crab still will need to tag out, because it can't block 58 damage.
No, but Armantis could sidestep.
It's often used Fortify. Just not
Oof.
enough. It's still
I think
35.
optimal play would have been sidestepping and then double cheering.
Yeah, as long as the
Especially-
sidestep isn't called out.
Well, it doesn't matter as much at this stage in the game if the sidestep is called out. And now Hopra has full reign to soliloquy as it desires.
Very true.
Especially since the incorrect call was made on that provoke.
There's no longer any rousing strike to get rid of those Weepy markers.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
We see an
Luna.
early tag out into Lunaptra.
Probably the smartest play with that Weeby keeping that Voltoxin in check.
Yeah, so very likely going to be a run-up muscle memory.
Mm-hmm. Lunatra
Ooh, getting
loves
both beasties.
double netting. A risky play alongside a telekinesis beastie, but it does allow for the double blocks.
Yeah, I think lowering that damage is going to be very helpful. And this is the correct beastie. Right into the Hydro.
But now we do have the situation where that nearly full health Voltoxin is going to go down this turn.
Yeah. And Lunatra still can't kill, even if, well, if the Hydro blocks.
Mm-hmm. And with Lunatra's stamina that low, I think that we're going to be guaranteeing another point given. Unless... Okay, this would be a very high risk play that I don't think would be any good, because I think the Armantis would still explode, but... Thinking about swapping the Luna for Armantis, it wouldn't work.
Ooh.
It would... Oh, it's exact
I mean-
seize. It wouldn't work.
No! Oh, that would be a good play, though.
I mean, I don't know if I would call it good. I think I would call it funny. But sometimes the funny play wins you games. You never know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is a lot to that Hydro. Oh, but that's Stinger damage, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing can take that.
Nope.
So it's pretty much just which beastie do you sack?
I mean, not even a
Or
matter
tag
of
out.
which. It's just kind of you have to sack something. Oh,
Ooh, sacking the Orgella. Oh, removing the wipe immediately.
that is a fair play, but now that crab is probably never going to be able to hit the field again.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Although it did do something quite important, which is get rid of that restoration on that Hydron. Jarten is down 2-0. This is going to be a really hard game to reclaim.
Yeah, but it is possible.
It is indeed possible.
Yeah, I mean, that careful shot can't call out... Can't come out either,
Well,
so
a
this is a
nettle-
50-50.
A nettle.
Oh, Nettle,
Careful.
yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, yeah. Orgella can't always attack, even though it shook. That's a special thing that only certain moves do. Double
Yeah.
nettle free ball!
Oh, let's go!
Double nettle
We
free
love
ball
nettle.
real! Careful shot serve is so sad, but it's a serve. I think our Mantis could live walking up, but it would be... It would hurt.
It would. Ooh, opting just to fortify. Bringing that damage
That
to
could
18.
pay off.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any time to come back for Jarten, it would be now that they don't have any drums up.
Mm-hmm.
That MeantSmile doesn't have any drums, I mean. Still rough trying to break through the wall that is Boulder.
Yeah. Boulder does also kill the Armantis if it walks up.
Yeah.
Ooh. MeantSmile making the prediction that Jarten won't risk losing the game here and going for the Orgella. Ooh.
Yeah.
The problem is that Mantis has sneak attack as its only attack, which means that if it chooses to attack, it's going to end up at the front row.
Ooh, yep. Now you're even in
But
an even
it
more
does
rough situation. Well, Orgella just came
does
back
get a
from
chance to
being
double
wimpy.
block. Mm-hmm. And with no way to set up any drums, the double block will go through.
Yeah.
That was well played. And we see a double block.
You could also see a double nettle from the Orgella here. Ooh, and
Very
the sneak
likely.
attack damage is perfect.
Yes, very likely.
Yeah, seeing that 41 damage, absolutely was gonna happen.
Yep. Ooh, fruit ball.
Ooh. Now Tortoise swapped in, so we can get drums back up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, opting to provoke it Orgella instead.
Ooh, that our Mantis needs to swap out or click Fortify. It has no choice.
But now the humble net rush telekinesis soul crusher.
The humbled net rush telekinesis soul crusher. Ooh, raw walk up of that Bongus? That is bold.
Ooh. Oh.
Wow, would that have killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have. It would have killed.
Yes.
And now nothing can swap in place for that Bongus, and I don't think anything could kill that Voltoxin. I think we're getting close to calling a GG. Ooh,
Yeah.
unless I'm thinking
Ooh, the
unless we
provoke.
get yes, okay, so thought process being that it cannot telekinesis again. Oh, but that Bongus can't torch pass, it's angry.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's either a swap out here. I mean, yeah, this is just another 50-50. Because, like, the Soul Crusher either goes into the Bongus or the bottom slot with from Lunaptra.
We see a swap out to Boldler in the back slot. Let's see if Jarten aims that hefty Soul Crusher in the front row or not.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Ah, that was close. But Jarten
Indeed.
managed to bring that back.
Yep, this is his game. Congrats to our players.
Wow.
GG to both of you. You did fantastic.
Yeah, that was an amazing set.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How exciting.
I mean, looking at that bench when, like, mid-match, I did not think that game would go back in Jarten's favor,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm
Yes.
being honest.
That was indeed one hell of a comeback and very exciting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
I think the
cool
main
to
thing,
see the Orgella actually managing to pull through even without Blaze to reset.
yeah, I mean, that Orgella was still, like, much more of a threat on the field
Nettle in
than
particular is putting in a ton of
look.
work.
Yeah, I'm really glad to see more, like, unique Orgella sets, because usually you see just Relentless Blaze
Mm-hmm.
and then, like, something else. But seeing none of those and that Orgella still pull through, I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's great to see. Orgella is certainly a lot harder to pilot without Blaze on it, but it's definitely not impossible to, and it still does do adequate work for its team even as a low damage support.
Yeah. And that shook drawback, it's not really much of a drawback at all. It's just one turn of not being able to use careful shot, I guess, but it's not like you're going to anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it matters a lot more actually if you're trying to run a more offensive-oriented Orgella. In fact, I think that Orgella it could end up having its stats redistributed to be entirely defensive and be just as effective, since Careful Shot is more there for the threat than anything else.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably be even more effective, honestly.
Oh
Like
yeah,
just being able to
because then
tank
it could
a
soak
few
up more hits.
Yeah. Just stay on the field
And
longer.
yes, and Orgella is an interesting beastie to pilot as well, because trying to get it into Sting reset range is a lot more tricky than trying to get it into Blaze range, since the damage numbers are very massively different. And so you can kind of take advantage of it having lower or higher of certain defenses to take certain specific numbers of damage from either the front or the back row. It's a really complicated beastie to pilot, and also somewhat requires luck based on what your opponent is going to do.
Yep.
Although it is interesting that if an Orgella does not have Blaze, the opponent tends to feel more free to actually hit into it.
I think that's a really interesting dynamic.
Hmm.
Because it actually feels like wiping it does something, and dealing damage is like actually useful rather than just blazing the damage away.
Yeah. And I mean, in that instance, it being more of a juicy target actually does kind of, in a way, make it easier to pilot and also harder at the same time. It's an interesting double-edged sword of a beastie.
Yeah. Raquel's just fun.
Hmm. Ooh, okay. So,
All right. Well, we have the standings here.
yep, our current league
Matches.
standings from last week.
Yep. So, looking at Division 3, we have Gyrum, Haley Angelo, Sleepy, and MeantSmile all in top 4.
Oh, actually,
But after this match, we see
Jarten's
Jarten
taking
entering the
over.
top 4. Yep.
Ooh,
They're tied with MeantSmile.
that's a fun shakeup. It's interesting to know that these two players were fairly evenly matched going in.
Yeah. But yeah, we're seeing that upset in Division 3.
Mm-hmm. And
And then in Division 2,
we
we have 3
have
players at 5-1.
Waveweiss, Bird, Mari, and Bobby Bear.
Yep. So that's essentially a 3-way tie for first. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
excluding tiebreakers, but
Yeah. Still, multiple players having a 5-1 record, that is really, really good.
yeah, absolutely.
Then
And over in Division 1,
it looks like Matt
anything
has
else you
finally
want
been
to...
defeated.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Igor taking that game over Matt in Division 1. And so now we have 2 players at 5-1. And then we also have 4 players at 4-2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really interesting to me that it took so long for our higher division players to have all taken on at least one defeat. For a while there, Matt went undefeated.
Yeah. I mean, I think this has been mentioned before, but I mean, all of the Division 1 players are essentially equal in skill level.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Like they're all very
Which is
strong.
why it's surprising to me that it took that long to dethrone Matt.
Yeah. And you can see an upset, like anyone winning a game over anyone in that category.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting stuff going on I'm very happy seeing everything that's going on in this first season,
Mm-hmm.
and we absolutely have more matches to come.
Oh yes. We don't know what we're gonna stream next week yet, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah,
I would like to see a few more Division 1 and Division 2 matches maybe.
yeah. Honestly, I don't think we've had many matches in Division Two.
No, I
So
don't
if
think
there are
we
any
have.
Division Two players that want to stream, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, if anybody finds Mondays around 4 o'clock EST being in your potential schedule for Division 2, hit us up in the stream requests and you could be a featured game.
Yeah.
Well, I think that that's all we have for today, so it should be about time for us to sign out. What do you think?
Think so.
Hmm.
So I've been Coolkat,
And I've been Stardust.
and thank you for watching this stream. Take
Hmm.
care, everyone.
Thank you for coming out. Have a good evening.